Clearview Secondary Glazing Installation Guide. This is a simple installation guide for Clearview Secondary Glazing Systems. In most cases, the units arrive fully assembled, pre-drilled and glazed for easy installation. Protected in shrink-wrapped weatherproof packaging. If you ordered additional items, such as keys for locks, you'll find these taped to the frame inside the packaging. Getting to know the units. Start by removing the shrink wrap from the units, taking note of how the panels are positioned. It is also important to note that the units may appear distorted with panels not aligning correctly. This is perfectly normal and will be corrected by the fitting process. It can be particularly noticeable with a hinged unit. The timber subframe may also appear marked and roughly finished. Again, this is perfectly normal, as it is hidden within the trimming process and will not affect performance. When fitting the units, it is important to make sure that they are the right way up. If you have ordered vertical sliders, please remember to open the package in an upright position. If you have ordered horizontal sliders, look for the roller track. This is at the bottom of the unit. For face or reveal fixing, the installation positioning and packaging is the same. It is just the screw fixing direction that differs. When reveal fixing, the following items should be noted. The glass panels will need to be removed and moved to access the screw holes. These are either through the aluminium track or through the timber behind the track if an XL timber frame has been selected. Horizontal sliders. Panels can slide or be removed. If removing, remember how they were positioned in the track. Vertical sliders. The panels will need to slide up and down to access the holes. Note if track drilled, only the lower half of the unit side will be drilled. Lift outs. Just lift out the panel and hinged units the casement needs to be open. Fixing materials and tools. For perfect fitting of the units, please use the recommended materials and tools. Materials required are packing material to level, center, and support the frame. Fixing screws, normally 4mm by 60mm for face fix, 4mm by 50mm for reveal fix. However, this can differ subject to the structure of the area where the unit is being fitted, and wall plugs may be required. Adhesive to attach the trim and cork to finish around unit trim and wall. The tools required are tape measure, pencil, screwdriver, hammer drill, saw, spirit level, prizing tool to assist minor positioning adjustments lifting the frame into situ to add packaging material, and a cartridge gun. Installation procedure. To begin the installation procedure, make sure the windows are clean. Sand away any bumps in the sill to give it a smooth surface. Then position the frame in the correct direction. Use packers across the sill width to support the frame and prevent sagging. Place packers around the unit to give a firm fit. At this stage, you can screw fix one point, for example top left, to hold the unit in place whilst you continue installation. You may need to loosen this point during this initial positioning process. Before the final fixing process, double-check if the sliding panels slide smoothly. If you notice any distortions or alignment issues, then use a prizing tool to correct any misalignment by adding or removing the packing material. When the unit is properly leveled, begin the screw tightening process. Fix screws in order at the opposite point to the previous one fitted. Do not over-tighten the screws. Throughout the installation procedure, always check to see if the levels and positionings are precise. In case of distortions, ensuring the panels slide, open and fit, use the prizing tool to rectify. Finally, it is time to fix the trim. This will seal and neaten off the finished appearance. It is optional if you want to fill the gap between the wall and frame with a mastic or foam. This will be hidden by the trim. To fix the trim, start with the verticals, left then right. Measure height of the reveal from sill to top to calculate the length of the trim required for each side. The rounded trim edge fits up to the aluminium of the frame, the flat edge to the wall. As you apply each length of trim, run a line of adhesive along the full length of the timber subframe. Attach the trim, applying pressure where required. Follow this process around the frame. We recommend going from left to right, then top to bottom, measuring carefully before cutting as you go. Once the trim is fixed, run a bead of cork around the edge of the trimmed unit to finish the seal and cover any of the minor distortions and gaps. That's all it takes to install a Clearview secondary glazing unit to your window.